The Bank of Ghana has underscored the critical need for capacity building to address macroeconomic imbalances across the sub-region. Here's more from the opening of the joint IMF and WAIFEM regional course on financial programming and policies in Accra. The joint IMF and the West Africa Institute for Financial and Economic Management regional course on financial programming and policies is meant to give participants the skills and knowledge that will help them to diagnose macroeconomic imbalances on nations. In a speech read on behalf of the Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, advisor of the Governor, Dr. Stephen Opata, emphasized the need for capacity building while highlighting the growth in the banking sector.
Capacity building has become an integral component of IMF's mission, aside policy advice through surveillance to member countries and financial assistance extended to member countries in crisis. I'm therefore glad that these institutions have teamed up to build capacity in the sub-region to enhance our ability to diagnose macroeconomic imbalances and design appropriate policies to correct them. Seeing the banking sector remain stable, liquid, and profitable, and significant profits were recorded in 2023, helping to correct losses from 2022.
IMF team lead Owen Barrett emphasized the scope of the program.
It's the first course our own staff take when they enter in as new staff. It really brings together a lot of the other courses where we then go into more detail on specific sectors. So ICD, we have a large range of other courses where you then go into more detail on the fiscal policy, monetary policy, exchange rates, and so on. But financial programming brings it all together and gives you that broad picture. The other thing that's really good about it is it's very practical. We bring back some of the macroeconomic theory you've learned in your undergrad and your master's, but we try to take as practical of an approach as we can. So it's something you can really use in practice in your agencies.
Director General of the West Africa Institute for Financial and Economic Management, Dr. Baba Musa, commended the countries within the sub-region for improved economic outlook.
But countries have taken measures, they have stabilized the debt ratios, and generally what we see is that there's prudent fiscal management in most of the countries, and therefore it has stabilized and the repayments is being made. Of course, there are issues of reorganization and rescheduling, but in most of our countries, I think the debt situation is really being addressed, and the debt sustainability outlook is also looking good.
The 2 weeks program will see participation by country officials from central banks and ministries of finance of Cape Verde, the Gambia, Liberia, Nigeria, Ghana, and Sierra Leone.